Good evening. Welcome to Lutheran High School and tonight's JV action between your Lutheran High School Cougars and the visiting Wolverines of Vashon High School. I'm Doug Coleman, joined up here in the booth by, as always, our Director of Sports Technology, Brent Gossett, and a newbie to the booth tonight. We have Wes the Hammer Young. Wes, how you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. Thanks, Doug, for asking me to join the call tonight. Looking forward to a good game. Absolutely.
And, boy, we have a treat tonight, too, because we have our Director of Sports Technology, Dr. Gossett, has decided to join us on the broadcast, and he'll actually be streaming with us here live, not just listening to the crazy things and antics that we do say. So welcome again, our Director of Sports Technology, Brent Gossett. Starting lineup here, you have the same folks we've had the last several games: Coleman, Young, Williams, Krenning, and Barnes. Initially controlled by Vashon. It's going to go out of bounds and back over to the Cougars. That's a quick early break for the Cougars here. You know, Wes, you look at both of these teams here, they have both short benches. The Cougars here have 7 young ladies dressed tonight, whereas the Wolverines only have 6.
Yeah, I can't help notice, but Vashon coming out looks like a 1-2-2 defense.
Barnes at the top. She surveys. She's looking inside, trying to get the ball to Williams. Not there. Back up to Krenning up top. Cougars continue with this ball movement into Williams. That's going to be a bucket. Oh! I think I might have jinxed that one there.
Oh, look at Grace Coolman on the ground.
Did you just say Grace Coolman on the ground?
I did.
Because that is something that has been said many, many times the last several years of Cougar women's basketball. So good to see Coolman getting on the ground. They're getting after it. Cougars are going to pick up full court here. Quick whistle. And it looks like we have some discrepancy on the officials here. Ball should be over to the Cougars, but we had inbounded to Vashon, so a little bit of confusion here.
A little discussion here between the refs.
The ball will stay with the Cougars here. Ball back over to the Cougars. So good catch there by the officials to correct that incorrect call the first time around. Barnes over to Krenning up top, passes up the 3, into the corner. Coolman had an open 3, not there. Barnes up top, good ball move from the Cougars. Young up top again now.
Good rotation.
Cougars wanted to get the ball inside here and just haven't quite had the opportunity to. Looks like definite size differential here on the inside to with Williams.
Absolutely. Oh.
Looks like Coleman gets caught in the corner there. We have a jump ball. Ball go back over to Vashon. So Cougars there have about a minute on the offensive end, a little over a minute actually, and come up empty. Good defensive effort from Vashon.
Cougars are coming out, looks like man-to-man.
Up top with the ball there's Chase Hardaway. She's calling out a play. Dribble drive. Pick there for number 10, Jamaica Brown. Stolen by Coolman.
Grace Coolman after. Oh.
Well, you got to wonder there, if she goes up with her right hand, does she get that free throw and foul? Or the foul, rather the bucket and the free throw. Goes up with her left hand, is fouled, and we'll shoot 2. What'd you think of that, Wes?
I thought Grace did a good job going up strong with the ball. Vashon came down and prevented her from making it.
And there you go, no problem. Always good to hear the voice of our longtime Director of Sports Technology. Well, and that's much better for Coolman on the line. Last game she was 1 for 6 against St. Dominic. So good to have a good start there, 2 for 2 to the line, but the first 2 points on the bucket are on the board for the Cougars here. Number 22, Chase Hardaway, drives into the middle. She gets a nice open runner off the mark.
Good rebound.
Ball is rebounded by Williams, pushed up to Barnes, up to Sydney Young. Nice pass from Young inside. What a pass from Sydney Young. I'll tell you what.
Good team basketball right there.
That really was. And that's one of those things, we'll talk about this more tonight about the Claw Award. It's that unselfish play. That's Sydney Young. That's great. Good start for the Cougars, 4-0. Chase Hardaway still has it up top. She gets it over to number 15, Malaysia Butler. Stolen away by Young.
Oh.
Looked like it went off Malaysia Young there. Cougars will retain possession here.
Mira Barnes down here on defense. Excellent job on the ball.
She's done a nice job there all season on that, whether she's on the ball or off the ball. A lot of quickness there for the sophomore. Grace Coleman will inbound this. Defense gets set up from Vashon. Looking. Gets it over to Williams in the corner. Back up to Krenning up top. Over to Barnes.
Good rotation.
Sydney over to Coleman. Back in the corner to Barnes. I'll tell you, this defensive pressure. Inside. There you go. Nice move by Sydney Young, number 15. You know, she kind of stepped in, stepped back, put her left foot in the ground. Nice jumper there from about 3 feet away, Wes.
That's a nice shot. The Cougars are definitely rotating the ball around really nicely tonight.
Chase Young again into the corner, drives. Again, Barnes, like you said earlier, Wes, has some great defense. Barnes again loses the, or check that.
She forced that turnover.
Williams up top with the ball.
Good
Again,
job for pulling it out, slowing it down. Great pass. And
fouled again, yeah, there. Looks like I think that was number 21, Demaya Blanchard is going to pick up that foul. And we're going to have Kennedy Williams, number 21, shooting 2. Going to have a couple of subs coming in here for the Cougars, both number 22, Ellie is going to come in, and number 25, we like to call JJ. Jariah Johnson coming in the game as well. So both Jariah and Ellie enter the game. And it looks like Ella and Sydney Young will get a little rest.
Put a little pressure up here. Full court, bringing it down.
Chase Hardaway with the ball. She can drive to the bucket. Nice dish. Open three-pointer. Oh, it's good. Great ball movement. That shot was hit by number 25, Mariah Taylor. Boy, she just had a nice stroke there.
Great shot.
Wonderful shot by Mariah Taylor. Barnes over to Johnson. JJ's going to pull the three. No good. Ball rebounded there by number 10, Jamaica Brown. Looks like JJ is going to pick up a foul. Didn't really see a foul on there, but they're going to call a push. Wes, what do you think of that call?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a reaching in there, so probably a good call.
Well, folks, if you haven't heard Wes on the mic before, he's probably going to defend the officials, unlike myself, who likes to criticize, so no. We like to have fun up here. And our director of sports technology just slapped me on the back of the head, told me to stop criticizing the officials. I'm sorry, Brent, but sometimes you just got to. You just got to. It is. 22, Hardaway with the ball on the top. Guarded closely by Barnes. She puts her foot in the ground, goes to the bucket, not there. Back up to number 10, Jamaica Brown. Jamaica looking inside, guarded. Look at that defense from Ellie. Wonderful defense.
She is.
Hardaway gets, here's another open look.
Can't leave her open.
She hit the last one, no good there. Ball rebounded by number 10, Jamaica Brown. Looks like we have a quick jump ball there. I'm going to disagree with the official and say I do not think that was a jump ball, Wes.
I have to agree with you on that one, Doug.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised that Vashon is not picking up these Cougars on a full court. They're just kind of letting them inbound the ball, bring it up.
Kind of sitting back playing this 1-2-2 defense.
Coleman goes on the ground again. Another jump ball. Now you see the Cougars, Wes, I don't know what the play is called, but they've rolled that, what I'd call the power forward from the top of the key down into the key and has been open 3 or 4 times and have hit a couple of buckets. So you figure Vashon's going to want to stop that here. Stop giving Cougars these open looks from 2 feet away. Once again, great defense by Barnes on Hardaway. Almost picks up a 5-second call. Ball over to Jamaica Brown. Jamaica Brown back out to number 25, Mariah Taylor. She drives. We're going to have a hold. Foul coming up here soon is going to be on number 21, Kennedy Williams picks up her first foul. Ball was going to be inbounded here by number 15, Malaysia Butler. She goes in. So number 10, Jamaica Brown, throws up a shot, an errant shot. I don't know if I think she might have been trying to pass that shot, or pass that rather. Into the corner. Back to Jamaica Brown. Jamaica drives. Not there. Pulls it back out.
That looked like a moving screen to me, Doug.
I tell you what, I did see she kind of, it was either a moving screen or, a heck of a pick. Cougars lead this game by 1. JJ drives to the bucket. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 2 here. And I'll tell you, this is going to be a key here also. We talked earlier about the short benches both these teams have. So you pick up 2 or 3 fouls here in the first quarter. That's going to be tough to keep girls in the game, Wes.
Absolutely. Doug, I can't help but notice Vashon has the matching blue shoes and the blue socks.
Boy, I tell you what, I did not notice that. That's a good pickup right there. That's something usually JT picks up on the broadcast here. He's looking at footwear. He's kind of a bit of a shoe guru there, but
that's where I kind of learned it from, was Mr. Norville, listening to him and how he's very intrigued by shoes and socks, for that matter.
No, I get you. Ball goes back over here. Oh, great defense. Great defense. Back up with JJ, easy bucket. Boy, that'll extend the Cougar lead here now to 9-5. Been a quick first quarter here. Yeah, there's been 5 fouls, but been back and forth. Fun game so far, Wes and Brent.
Yeah, they've been playing some really tight defense, both ends of the floor.
Boy, 22, Chase Hardaway, and I'll tell you, that defense there, she somehow comes up with that ball, number 20. I don't see how Chase Hardaway got that ball back, but man, that was an athletic play by the young lady.
I don't know how she got that either.
Ellie gets the ball, and boy, she's not getting it there. And Hardaway on the drive. She's bumped a little bit. Probably was fouled there. Coleman comes down with that ball. She's hitting the floor again. Amira Barnes.
3 girls on the floor at the same time.
Very physical. It's going to be a turnover here. Oh no! Whoa. Coleman, heady play by Grace Coleman.
Nice.
That's a 4-point swing right there for Grace Coleman.
That's excellent.
Oh no! Whoa. Coleman, heady play by Grace Coleman.
Yeah.
That's just I think the Vashon player that just thought it was going to be an over back, and kind of got a little complacent there, and looks like number 15 there just kind of loses composure a little bit. Malaysia Butler gives that ball up, and it'll be Cougars ball. We have a quick timeout here from the Vashon coach, and we're going to hear from some of our sponsors here first of all. And we'll hear specifically from our gold and our silver sponsors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from our gold sponsors, we have Signature Orthopedics, Athletico, Sintra Pro Painters, A&W, it's Car Shield.
Very good. Thank you very much for your support of Lutheran High School there. And that last sponsor we do have, I wanted to say something special about, is New American Funding. So coming up on Friday, February 24th, we have our annual trivia night coming up here at school. It'll be held on Friday, February 24th here at Lutheran High, and our Director of Sports Technology, Brent Gossett, will be helping you bring that to your home. If you're unable to attend, you can play from home. He'll be live streaming that.
Mira Barnes bringing the ball back up.
JJ looks to drive. She has an open lane. Wow. She's fouled. She puts it up, and they're going to count the bucket there. Oh, now we're going to wave it off.
That was an NBA play on right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you love to see that NBA kind of continuation there, but I think that's the right call, Wes and Brent.
Yep. Agreed. JJ's definitely driving the ball hard into the basket.
Coleman passes up a 3, swatted as she goes up for a good defensive play by Vashon. Oh, you got a travel not called there. Oh. Hardaway picks it up. Good defense there. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Oh, back over to Vashon. Looked like it went out on number 22, Chase Hardaway, but 6.7 seconds left. Kennedy Williams kind of loses control there, loses it. Oh, ball's going to go back over to Amira Barnes. Throws up a prayer, not quite there, but kind of had some confusion there from the Vashon faithful there as they thought there might be a foul. So we're going to see a couple of replays here, and we'll be back here in 1 minute. Folks.
One, two, three.
Well, Brent West, that was a quick move in first quarter. You know, you had a total of 6 fouls, 4 of them called on Vashon, 2 of them called on the Cougars. Cougars lead this game 11-7. Any thoughts on that first quarter?
Yeah, I can't help but notice the Cougars should be getting it down low. They have the size advantage, so hopefully maybe they'll take that in account for the second quarter here.
Yeah, you know, they did have, like you said, they had those couple rolls to the bucket and missed a couple of layups, a couple of gimmies. Cougars need to hit those, extend this lead. Over to Young in the corner. She goes back up top to Coleman, over to Jiraiya, to JJ. Back to JJ, open shot, passed it up into Ella. Ella Crenning to Coleman, back over to Sydney. Oh, nice move by Young, drives to the bucket.
Got to finish that.
Yeah, that's one she's going to want to have back there, another one of those gimmies up top. Good defense there from Vashon. That was number 21, Demaya Blanchard, playing some good defense on Sydney Young in there. Ball's going to be brought up here now by, can't see a number yet, number 3, Deanna Moore. Deanna Moore surveys the court. Nothing there. So looks like she's going to drive to the bucket.
A double screen there, it looked like.
Ella Crenning cuts her off. Ball thrown up there erratically from number 10, Jamaica Brown. I think Jamaica's going to want that back. I think Jamaica had a little bit more time to put that ball up and just kind of came off her hands there. Not the rotation she wanted. JJ brings the ball up the court. Over to the corner. Sydney Young has an open lane. Drives, kicks it back out to Ella. Ball's going to goes out of bounds on the Cougars, over to Vashon. And I'll tell you what, you know, as I sit here, yes, we have headsets on. We can hear these Vashon faithful. They are not happy with his officiating here so far, Wes.
They want a lot more calls being.
I think it's
from the refs. They're not too happy.
Yeah, you know, and at the end of the day, it's been pretty evenly called here.
Yeah, I agree.
They're letting them play both sides, which is good. 22, Chase Hardaway with it. She kicks it over to number 15, Malaysia Butler.
Wide open.
Boy, tell you what, that's one there. Oh, here we go. Ellie North up. She is going to get fouled. Boy, she runs that court. I tell you, she is a track superstar as a freshman last year, and looking forward to that sophomore campaign out on the track. But before she gets to that, she's continuing to play basketball here, and she just got up the court there, just kind of shot out of a cannon. I mean, she looked like Coach Gossett there, what he used to run when he was playing over at St. Charles West, didn't you? I'll tell you what, just kind of came out like a cannon.
Number.
Well, you know, basketball, football analogy, it doesn't really matter. Shot out of a cannon either way. First one good from Ellie North. Love that. You know, Ellie North came off the bench here tonight, and you love that just kind of pizzazz and just kind of spark of athleticism that she can provide there. Does a nice job running the court and has played some good defense as well. Second one up, not good. Sydney Young tries to chase it down. Not quite there. Cougars are going to pick up full court here. Ball almost stolen by Grace Kuhlman.
Okay, Grace Kuhlman, go.
Well, Grace Kuhlman wants another claw. She got a taste of the claw last week. She wants another one. So, you know, the girls were talking. I hear them talking about that in the hallway. Who gets the claw? They always get real quiet when I walk by. I'm talking about the claw. But, hey, Ella Crenning's going to push. She had JJ. She passes it up. Ball's over to Sydney Young. She passed up an opening 3. Goes for an 18-footer. Not just off the mark. Now it looks like Vashon's going to run here, but look at Ella Crenning get back. And, boy, that right there was another excellent play by Ella Crenning. And Grace Kuhlman is, can we say she's on the ground again there? She had a knee on the ground. You would call that on the ground. Well, JT Norville, our longtime claw announcer, would probably agree with you there. Ball swatted out of the air from Ellie North. Chase Hardaway loses out of bounds. Ball's going to go back. What a play by Ellie North. Come off the bench here, has made 4 or 5 huge plays.
She's been very aggressive.
What a great play. Ellie played last year. Yeah, Yep, set correct. Grace Kuhlman, Jiraiya, JJ with the shot off the mark. Chases her own rebound. And look at that. Sydney Young has a chance for it.
Out of bounds.
And it looks like number 21, Demaya Blanchard, got that rebound, but she's stepping out of bounds, so ball's going to stay with the Cougars here. Another golden opportunity to extend this 12-7 lead, gentlemen.
Ooh,
man.
That was a good block.
That was a heck of a block by number 21, Demaya Blanchard. Excellent defense.
We welcome any callers at 314-497-3014 at the bottom of the screen.
Give us a shout out here, and Ella Crenning goes up.
Great shot.
Almost looked like a 720, wasn't it? Or was it just maybe a 360 or a potential 180? Sounds better to say 360. Number 3, Deanna Moore walks it across. Great defense from Jiraiya. Yeah, it looks like ball's going to be out of bounds, going to stay here with the Wolverines. Mira Barnes is going to come back in, and JJ is going to take a seat, get a little bit of a rest. Been a good physical game so far. Again, evenly called game on the officials. Doing a nice job. Ball goes in, number 22, Chase Hardaway has it. She kicks it over to number 15, Malaysia Butler. Back over to number 10, Jamaica Brown, into the corner to Chase. Looks inside, not there. You know, I'm struggling to find out, as just off the mark, rebounded there. Nice rebound by Sydney Young. Mira Barnes pushes to Ellie Krenning. Boy, excellent. And look at that. Ellie North, once again, in an opportunity to get that rebound. Number 22, Chase Howard, is bumped as she goes up. She'll be the line shooting 2. You know, guys, I'm struggling to figure out what kind of offense is Vashon running, because I don't see any movement. I don't see girls moving around. Help me.
It kind of looks like they're running kind of a 5-out sort of offense and setting some screens on the ball. Other than that, I'm not seeing much any other offense being played for sure.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I think that's about right. The 5 out there. You know, you're not seeing any inside presence whatsoever.
They're relying on their outside shot possibly.
Yeah.
Free throws up and it's missed. And a jump ball is called. And it's Cougar basketball. Grace Kuhlman is going to inbound the ball to Amira Barnes, and she's going to bring the ball up.
Looks like Barnes is going to catch a survey here. You look to see the Cougars go inside here, like you said earlier, Wes.
Yeah, we definitely have the size advantage. It should be going inside as much as possible. There's a foul called on number 15 there.
Looks like Ella Krenning will be at the line shooting a pair here. After a nice take, that foul was on number 15, Malaysia Butler. According to the stat panel, that is just her first foul. No real foul trouble for either team. We do see number 10, Jamaica Brown for Vashon, does have 2 fouls. Going to have another sub here. Looks like JJ comes back into the game to replace the junior captain, Grace Kuhlman. Ella Krenning with another one. She puts it in. Cougars extend this lead now to 16-7. You love this defensive pressure down here that the Cougars have had on the Wolverines. Going to have number 3, Deanna Moore, brings the ball up the court. Again, not much movement there.
There we go. There's another on-the-ball screen to try to get the lane open.
Back up top to Chase Howard. Open shot for number 3, Deanna Moore, off the mark, just catches the back of the rim, tries to save it. Jamaica Brown does. Good effort from Jamaica Brown. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Cougars. Brent, as you see this here, what's your take on the defensive pressure here from the Cougars so far? Well, yeah, good point, good point. Euro step there from JJ, goes inside, just misses the little 8-foot runner. Ball goes back over to Vashon here.
Can't help but notice, but I mean, just so many girls are getting on the floor, Doug.
Yeah. Well, you know, they all want that claw award, don't they?
After the ball. Going after the ball.
Looks like we're going to have a 5-second call here. We should. I mean, it's been 17 seconds. Deanna Moore drives to the bucket. She kicks to number 10. Number 10 from the corner off the mark.
Oh, Sydney's got to come up with
Young.
that.
Excellent rebound from Sydney Young. Opportunity, Ella Krenning runs the court again. Back to JJ, quick little 8-footer, and it's good. Nice ball movement there. JJ gets that ball, kicks it forward, little pop back.
Got that shot off pretty quick, which is great.
It's nice. Ella Krenning, I tell you, she wants that claw award tonight.
There's another screen on the ball, trying to get her open.
It's going to be stolen here. Nope. Look who came up with it. Ellie North. Over to JJ. She's fouled, not called. She's fouled again, not called.
A lot of reaching. I have to agree with the Vashon fans at this point. There's been a lot of reaching.
Yeah. Ella Krenning with an open 3 into Sydney Young. Nice job. I'll tell you, you know what I liked about that play, Wes and Brent, is when Sydney caught that ball, she kept it high, did not bring it down, and went right up with it. So she has been coached well in her career. Nice job there by Sydney Young.
For all those young players out there, that's exactly what you do, is you keep the ball up high as you can, put it right back in.
And we got a travel call not called there on Deanna Moore. Ball comes down to Amira Barnes. Amira's going to looks to push again.
Great pass. Oh,
just shite.
gotta finish that.
Sydney Young's going to want that one back on film when she watches it again. But hey, here we go, 2 for 3. No,
Almost.
no good. Excellent rebound there for number 21, Demaya Blanchard. She climbed the golden ladder there. Ball pushed ahead by Chase Hardaway. Hardaway inside. Ooh.
Doug, I don't know about that call.
Yeah, I tell you, they're going to give it to JJ there, but I'm not sure if I saw a foul, but nevertheless, foul was called. And it looks like the ball's going to be inbounded there by number 15, Malaysia Butler. Inside, Cougars kind of lost some contain there. Ooh, another physical altercation there between number 3, Deanna Moore, and JJ, number 25. Look at that. Cougars' great ball movement, excellent ball movement there. Back to JJ, open 3. It's and they're going to get an over the back call. Now, you know, I was told here last game, which I never realized this. That was a classic case of over the back, correct? Right, Brent? Right, Wes? But I was told that there's no such call as over the back in basketball.
I heard that as well.
I don't know. I was an official who told me that. Now, I don't know if the official knows what I was talking about, but I think he's right. He's been officiating for 30 years. He's a great man. So it's called a push.
Huh.
So a pushing foul there, not an over the back.
Okay. What's technically an over the back then?
I don't think that exists.
Doesn't exist.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Boy, right place at the right time for number 21 there, Demaya Blanchard. Cougars just kind of got lost underneath, and she picks up a quick one there. Cougars have this 20-9 lead. Coolman passes up an open 3 over to Sydney Young in the corner. Back up to Amira Barnes. Amira, open 3-pointer. No, doesn't take it. Great backdoor cut from Coolman. Didn't see her. Running into Ellie
Vashon.
North. Open 3. Ooh, just off the mark from Sydney Young. Cougars going to need to get back here. Time's running out. Oh, excellent job there. Excellent defense from Amira Barnes. And Cougars are going to go into halftime here with a lead of 20-9. Folks, this has been an exciting first half. We look forward to bringing the second half to you here shortly. We'll go to halftime here and some highlights and hear from
One, two, three.
Welcome back, folks. After a halftime little break right there, Cougars lead this game at half 20-9. Been a real fast-paced, moving back and forth here. Gym is starting to fill up here on both sides, both the men's and the women's side here. And boy, it's going to be a fun night here at Lutheran High with this finishing out this JV game, another half of great basketball before the marquee matchup of not just tonight in St. Charles County, but probably tonight in St. Louis County between the Class 4 number 1 ranked team, Vashon Wolverines, and the Class 5 number 6 ranked team, Lutheran Cougars. Once again, I'm Doug Coleman, joined up here in the booth by our Director of Sports Technology, Brent Gossett, and our newcomer to the booth, Wes the Hammer Young. Hammer, how you doing tonight? Ready for the second half?
I am excellent. Thanks, Doug. I enjoy the nickname the Hammer. That's fantastic.
Well, I may or may not have been given that nickname from your son, so, he gave me a little bit of a tidbit there. He helped out on the Claw back when the Claw was just the Claw here over at Zion Lutheran, did he not?
That's right. He helped out Mr. Norville.
Absolutely. So the Claw has had quite a, we'll call it an involvement. It has evolved something fierce over the last 6 years of action. And we're happy to bring this game here between Lutheran Cougars and Vashon Wolverines. Chase Hardaway is going to bring the ball up the court. Once again, she had a great first half, being the commander, the general of this offense. She gets trapped at half court, somehow gets out of it. Oh, but Kennedy Williams rips the ball away over to JJ. JJ's looking to push. She has an open lane. She is fouled. And, ooh, man, it did not look good. We're going to make sure the trainer gets out there, and
landed on an ankle there or something.
Looks like our athletic trainer, Mark Daniels from Athletico Physical Therapy, is going to jump out there. And that foul is going to be on number 25, Mariah Taylor. That'll be Taylor's second personal foul. She's also the leading scorer tonight with 5 points. She hit that early three-pointer. And, it's interesting. Vashon has not gone back to number 25, Mariah Taylor, on that wing on the three-pointer. She just had a heck of a stroke down there from the one shot she did take.
Yeah, they should have been feeding her the ball a lot more, for sure. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, until you want her to bounce up here. Obviously Mark Daniels, our athletic trainer, will take good care of her. He'll take good care of not only these Cougars tonight, but also these Wolverines. Appreciate the Wolverines from Vashon making this trip out here to St. Charles County. I say trip, it's probably 20 minutes. It's not like it's a big deal, but it is, sometimes people look at that Missouri River and they say, oh, can't cross the river. I know, Brent, I know you think that too, you St. Charles County for life guy. That's true. You did grow up in North County before you moved to St. Charles, correct? Yeah. So do you claim to be from St. Louis County or St. Charles County then? That's true. Boy, I was going to say, is that still a place? Yeah. When a hospital doesn't exist, because they don't go away, Yeah, it looks like number 25, Mariah Taylor, is getting helped off to the bench, and she'll take a seat there. And it looks like Mark Daniels, our athletic trainer, will take a look at her, and do hope that she is okay. Wolverines will need to bring in a fresh body here. And again, we talked about them. They only have 6 players. So it looks like Coach is going to take a timeout here, quick 30-second timeout to kind of get his girls to get some composure, figure out what he's going to do, and hopefully Mariah Taylor's able to play. And I got to wonder here, because they have such a short bench, just like these Cougars do, are they saving? It looks like Deanna Moore might have to play here, but you got to wonder if they're trying to save quarters, because you only get 6 a day.
That's right.
So you only get 6 quarters. So let's hope that Mariah Taylor's able to play, because if she doesn't, they could play with 4. Otherwise, Deanna Moore is going to have to burn one of her quarters in this JV action and not be available for the whole varsity game, Wes.
Yeah, I think she's really feeling on that ankle. Her ankle must be hurting pretty bad there. Yeah. We have another player, and that number 15 next to her, she's got an ice pack on her leg there too. A little banged up.
Now it looks like they are going to have to bring in number 3, Deanna Moore, and I'll tell you what, that is going to be potential storyline for this second game here of this doubleheader, the varsity contest, when you're limited on these number of quarters. And both the Cougars and the Wolverines have been fighting this battle. It's interesting in so much as both these teams, Cougars are a Class 5 number 6 ranked team, and the Vashon Wolverines are the number 1 ranked team in Class 4 to have such short benches.
This should be a good game coming up for the varsity. Yeah. Excited to see that.
Absolutely. Oh, have been for many, many years. Absolutely. I think you can call it a story program, Brent. Coleman's going to inbound. Gets it over to JJ in the corner. JJ is, and it looks like JJ is going to pick up an offensive foul. I don't know if I saw that there, but Jamaica Brown does go flying. I think Jamaica Brown's given up about 6-8 inches to JJ there. So
yeah, I think that might have been an easy call for the ref there.
Yep, a little bit of girth there as well. So Deanna Moore, sorry, Brent.
It's like the Cougars have gone to a 2-3 defense. It's interesting.
Well, and you know, I think the interesting thing there is I think what Coach Kreinkamp is saying is Ellie Krenning puts one up, misses just off the mark, gets her own rebound, puts it in. Nice job by Ella. You know, Coach Kreinkamp's probably saying there, gentlemen, that, hey, they're not making any outside shots. Let's pack it inside, huh?
Yep.
Ball stolen away by JJ. 22. Oh, she's fouling her. Not called. My goodness. Yeah, right.
Also to get the ball back.
And look at that. JJ picks up the loose ball. Man, she went coast to coast to coast to coast, back and forth and back and forth. Now she'll bring the ball up the court. And she's Jamaica Brown gets away with one there. Over to Coleman in the corner, back up to JJ. JJ needs to catch her breath there. Over to Ella Krenning in the corner. Into Sydney.
It's a great move.
Man, nice pass. Oh, you'd love to see Ella finish that one after a tremendous pass from Sydney Young there, Wes.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of easy shots missed tonight, close to the basket.
You know, and for both teams, not just the Cougars,
That's
but
right.
Probably more for the Cougars, wouldn't you think?
Yep, that's absolutely right. You got to hit those easy ones.
Kennedy Williams, number 21 at the line. I'll tell you, Cougars have been real sharp from the line tonight. I don't have any stats in front of me, but I don't know, unofficially I'd say they're probably about 5 for 7. Right on cue, I always jinx people. Nice rebound there. Man, that's a heck of a rebound there from Sydney Young. JJ had an open shot. Once again, misses one of those bunnies.
I don't know, Doug, what do you think? They're not calling as many fouls right now.
Yeah, you know, it's like they want the game to get over to the varsity game. Well, I do too, but I also don't want someone to get hurt. JJ is going to take a quick break. Checking into the game, number 22, Ellie North. Deanna Moore brings the ball up the court for the Vashon Wolverines. Looks inside, nothing there. She's going to look to dribble drive between her legs. Loses it. Grace Coleman. I thought Grace Coleman was going to get pick up a foul there, kind of on a touch foul. Ball is going to be. I think that officially is called carrying, is it not?
That's right.
Grace Coleman inbound. Oh, sorry. The Bulldog. Yeah. Well, you know, Wes, that was a wonderful pass there from Sydney Young inside there to Kennedy Williams. There's that roll to the basket once again.
That's right. It's a great shot by Kennedy to finish that off.
Oh, Cougars have extended this lead 25-9. Ball goes errant on an errant pass. Malaysia Butler cannot hang on to it. Ooh, Ella Krenning. I don't think Ella knew there was somebody right in front of her there. That ball was almost stolen away by number 25, Mariah Taylor. Taylor with good defense. Over to Sydney Young. Once again, inside. Ball poked. Kennedy Williams takes it again. She's fouled. I was going to say, call that one.
Jump ball.
What?
That's interesting.
Oh, I
didn't see that.
I guess I was wrong when I said foul called. It was a jump ball was called. Number 3, Deanna Moore dribbles the ball up court. Looks like Coach Kreinkamp was trying to get an explanation on that one too. Ball's going to check that. Foul is going to be called on number 22, Ellie North.
So, Doug, this is a 3-2 defense they're in. They're trying to
3-2.
trap at the corners, trap at the sides.
And they've been pretty successful on this trap as well, especially against some girls with the athleticism that some of these guards have for Vashon as well. Chase Hardaway has been kind of one of the bright spots on the offense. Over and back, not called, stepped on the line. But Chase.
They got to be faster on the trap, the Cougars.
Coleman, you got to get on the floor for that one, Grace.
There you go, you called it. Grace got on the floor.
Oh, and Sydney Young almost comes up with that. A little helter-skeltery there. Chase Hardaway, who's been, again, that bright spot. Ooh, foul is going to be called on number 3, Ella Krenning there, but Chase Hardaway's been that bright spot for the on the offensive end for these Vashon Wolverines as well, Wes.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there for number 3, Ella. Picking up the foul.
Ball inbound to Deanna Moore. Deanna Moore is going to have it. She's probably going to get trapped. She realizes that, picks up her dribble. 21, Demaya Blanchard has it. Ball almost gets ripped away. Nice defense there for number 15, Sydney Young. Now we're going to get another jump ball. Ball will be back over to the Cougars, I believe here. I'll tell you what, if Sydney doesn't come down and affect the shot there of number 22, Chase Hardaway, that's just an easy bucket. Excellent defense from Sydney Young. Ellie Crunning with the drive. Coleman goes over, passes it to Sydney.
Good ball movement.
I love this. Good passing here. Coleman with the runner. She's fouled,
Great
not
shot.
called.
Great shot. Way to finish.
I'm going to go with lucky shot, but you guys can say great.
That was good.
Did she? Coleman.
That's right.
That was excellent passing. Yeah, Cougars have moved the ball real well. Chase Hardaway looking to do something. Doesn't really have anything open. Cougars are playing excellent defense. Way extending this. Hardaway with an open three. She's going to take it.
Oh.
And it's good.
Wow.
Nice shot
Great
there
shot.
for number 22, Chase Hardaway. Cougars have just opened up a big lead. Once again, Ellie North is fouled. Okay, I say fouled, but it could have been a jump ball for all I know. Foul on number 21, Demaya Blanchard, and now we're going to have Ellie North once again shooting a pair of free throws. This has been a good third quarter for the Cougars here, Brent and Wes.
Yep, got one free throw. I tell you, the Cougars have been pretty good on the line tonight.
You know, the last time I said that, I think I jinxed the girls, so I decided not to say it. Let's see if you jinx them too. Oh, look at that. But hey, actually, that's going to work out pretty good for the Cougars there. Pick up Kennedy Williams is going to go shoot a pair. Picks up another foul there, Demaya Blanchard, and looks like that'll be Blanchard's second personal foul. So now you have, check that, that's her third personal foul. And again, we talked earlier, that's a storyline. You know, having a short bench and not having actually any subs at this point for Vashon. They're having to play these 5 girls the entire game. You start getting into foul trouble, that's tough.
It is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't going to say anything this time around. Didn't want to jinx her.
Oh. And that's it. Definite pushing
girl's on the
foul,
floor.
not called. Ellie North picks up the loose ball, gets it in. Excellent. Ellie North just kept working there. That's what the Claw Award's about.
Cougars need to turn around, play some good defense here.
Tell you, the one you don't want to have the ball here is Chase Hardaway. Ball poked away once again by Ellie North. She's all over the court. Oh, nice steal there by Sydney Young.
Oh, she almost threw it away.
Nope, didn't. She did a good job there. Pokes that away. Another steal. Ball over to Sydney. Again, another cut. Excellent pass. Fouled, not called. My goodness. Sydney Young also fouled, not called. I don't understand.
They're not calling anything.
They're just not calling anything right now.
No, they're not.
Either that or they're not seeing it. Right? Chase Hardaway calling out the signals there as this clock ticks down to 1:15. Ball goes into number 15 there, Malaysia Butler. She puts it up. Grace Coleman rips it down. Ella Krenning is now going to bring it up the court. Nice crossover here. Guarded closely by number 10, Jamaica Brown. She gives it off to Ellie North. Ellie North inside to Kennedy Williams. Nice move to the bucket.
Boy.
She's fouled.
Kennedy Williams, she's just taking the hole really strong.
Yeah.
Doing a great job.
I agree. And once again, maybe Kennedy Williams.
Yeah, she's at the line again.
She wants that claw. Boy, we've had a good year passing out these claw awards. It's been fun. We'll be thinking more about that here as we get near the end of this game, especially in this fourth quarter. But looking back through, you know, we've had a lot of girls. The first claw award this year on a varsity level was awarded to Kyrie Franklin way back on December 3rd in the championship of that People's Savings Bank and Trust. Also have awarded to several other of these female athletes here.
Kenny Williams knocked down 1 out of 2 at the free throws.
Mira Barnes got it. Megan Albert has gotten it. Nice spread the wealth there. You love to see somebody different stepping up each game. So a couple weeks ago, Ellie North got it. Layla Yoon. And then earlier here, pink out last Friday night. Both Grace Kuhlman and JJ got it on the JV game, and the Dr. Spicer, in the varsity game against DeBerg. 22 seconds left. Another excellent pass from Sydney. Back up to Kuhlman. They're going to have to start thinking about shooting it here pretty soon.
16 seconds left. Timeout by the Cougars.
We'll see a couple of our replays here. We will not see a couple of our replays here. We will talk about kind of the future schedule. Let's talk about later today's game. You got Vashon coming in here with a record of 17-5. And if you're looking through who they've been playing here, they've been playing some high-powered teams. First game of the season, they opened up winning 90-15 over Springfield Lanphier.
Wow.
You know, their latest victory against Miller Career earlier this week, they won 81-45. Lost a game about 2 weeks ago to this last Friday to Incarnate Word. So arguably the best girls basketball program. You lose to 9 points at home against Incarnate Word. Boy, that's actually a pretty good loss. So they're going to come in at 17-5. It's going to be a great game here later.
Looking forward to it. Cougars inbounding.
Krenning with the ball up top, looks to dribble drive. She is fouled, not called. Ball bounces around. Ooh, Kuhlman could have come up with that. Now we're going to get a push from behind, probably on number 3, Ella Krenning. Love to see Kuhlman on the ground for that, not going after a little bit more. The ball is going to be inbounded here by number 22, Chase Hardaway. 7 seconds remain in this third quarter. Surprised we're not pressuring a little bit more and giving them this open shot here. I don't think Vashon realizes the clock's running out either.
I don't think they know how much time's on the clock right now.
I don't understand that at all, why the coach wasn't screaming to get a shot off. I think we noticed it up here. I think everybody in the gym noticed it except the Vashon players and coaches.
Interesting way to end the third quarter there.
Yeah, you know, especially you're down 19 here right now. Have an opportunity to do something with that ball. Cut into that 19-point lead, Brent. Well, you got nothing, huh? Cougars coming off a win here this last, Tuesday night. We're in a pink-out game against St. Dominic at their place. Won that game 61-27. Have ripped off 5 victories in a row, starting back against Arlington, Tennessee, playing a team from out of town here, 82-52 back on the 21st. So their last loss here came on January 18th at St. James. And St. James is that team. They're the number 2 ranked team in Class 4. On the road, Cougars lose that game by 3. So now they're playing tonight the number 1 ranked team in Class 4. So should be a great game here tonight between 2 high-powered offenses and 2 stellar defensive units as well.
1 quarter to go.
That's great. No, that's correct. So our boys are Class 4, girls Class 5. So our girls team has what's called the championship factor applied to them with a couple of district championships and some advancement in the state tournament, which has allowed them to garner enough points to move up a class. So even though number-wise we should be in Class 4 as well, like Vashon is, we're bumped up to Class 5. Same way with the soccer team getting moved up. The football team, a 3-pointer there for number 22, Chase Hardaway. She now that's her 3rd 3-pointer of the night. She's got a good stroke there from that wing as well. But yeah, you know, our football team's been moved up. Our baseball team, our girls basketball team, our track teams as well. So Amira Barnes fouled, not called. Jump ball. Ball's going to stay down here with the Cougars. I'll tell you, it's getting a little rough here.
I don't know why these refs aren't calling these fouls in the second half here.
Yeah, they're just kind of letting them, both these teams, Wes, get away with it.
Both sides, yep.
JJ to the bucket,
Hard
strong.
drive.
Oh boy, Grace Kuhlman should have stuck her hands out for that. I think Todd was going to go out of bounds. Number 10, Jamaica Brown, kicks it off back over to 22. Stolen pass, nice job by JJ there. Ooh, back up to Demaya. Maya Blanchard. Kennedy just rips that ball. You love to see that vigor from both these teams.
Getting pretty physical.
It is. Boy, the refs are going to have to get control of this here. Oh, long three-pointer there. Nice. It's good from number 22, Chase Hardaway. And I think that's her fourth. Check that. It's her third. She now has 11 points. So that was her third three-pointer, and she's got a two-pointer earlier in the game. Looks like JJ's going to drive. She is fouled, not called. Steps. I love that step back there from the elbow, Wes.
Yeah, I'm hearing the Vashon fans over here yelling charge.
She did put her arm down. Oh, Coleman should have come up with that there. Hardaway there with the bucket, not good.
Oh, look at that.
Excellent job by Kennedy Williams. She wanted that. Amira Barnes fouled. JJ has the ball. Another step back, and she, oh boy, night just off the mark.
Look at that.
And did you see that? Did you see that before that putback by Coleman? Did you see that effort there from Kennedy Williams?
I did. She works hard underneath, doesn't she?
She wants to claw.
Yeah.
She did. Coleman with some good defense out on the edge. Back out to number 3, Deanna Moore. Nice pass. Oh, it looks like Chase Hardaway is going to be fouled as she drives to the bucket. Foul on number 22, Ellie North. Ball is going to be underneath. I think that's the Cougar 6th foul. So the next one, check that, is that the 5th? That's the 5th, so there are a couple more fouls till we'll shoot one-on-one. Both these teams. Chase Hardaway drives. That's just kind of not good defense from Grace Coleman. She kind of just let her go right by her there. Nice drive from Chase Hardaway. Mira Barnes brings the ball up. Once again, a little isolation for JJ. They just can't guard JJ. She is just not guardable right now in this third and fourth quarter, Wes.
So, Doug, why don't you think Vashon has gone to a 2-3 defense to try to shut down the driving in the middle of the court?
You know, that's a great question. I got to ask. I mean, is it one of those? I mean, their coach didn't even tell the girls there was 7 seconds left when the ball was inbounded. So is the coach going to make that adjustment? I don't know. It's a great question.
I mean, it's not like we've been out shooting the ball outside a lot tonight.
No.
It's all down low. Look at that. Wow.
Rebound again. Rebound again from Kennedy Williams. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Cougars there. And you love to see that kind of scuffling up underneath there from both Kennedy Williams and Grace Coleman. We're going to have a timeout here. And, folks, we'll go to a quick break right here. Check that, Demaya Blanchard with a good defense. Ball is going to be kicked up there. Number 22, Chase Hardaway for 3, not good.
Well, she's taking all kinds of shots from the outside, isn't she?
And you know, she did. And well, honestly, no one else from Vashon has wanted to shoot the ball, so she's the one who's having to put up everything there. Without Hardaway in this, the Vashon Wolverines would be in a lot worse shape. Yep. JJ sees an open lane. Tell you what, she's fat. He's got a quick first step. It looks like the Cougars are lining up because they think it's a foul, but it's not a foul. There you go, JJ with an open 3. Ooh, just off the mark. Sydney Young tries. Oh, and look at that. She's fouled. Oh, my goodness.
She was sitting back waiting for that.
She
had her eyes on that ball the entire time.
Did you see her? Yeah, I couldn't see that angle. Folks, we also, some of you are asking about the angle of the camera, and unfortunately we have no control over the camera angle. So we are passing that along to the folks who do know about that, and they're going to try to fix that for you because we definitely want to try to be able to see both camera angles there.
Made the free throw. Vashon bringing the ball down. And the Cougars are in a 3-2 defense. Putting a lot of pressure on number 3. Vashon. Wow. Trapping him. And they got the steal. Oh, travel call. Grace Coolman goes out. We got three minutes left in the game here.
Good dribble drive there for number 3, Deanna Moore.
Ooh.
Off the mark, number 10, Jamaica Brown.
They were just popping the threes at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looking for a three-point play the old-fashioned way as Ellie North fouls number 21, Demaya Blanchard. She'll get the line. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
In those situations, Doug, what you want to do is just stand up straight, put your arms up straight, and try not to foul. That's all you can do. Don't leave your feet.
Is that the key, leaving your feet?
Yeah, you don't want to leave your feet.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what we try to teach the boys at in middle school. You know, don't ever leave your feet because you'll typically get a foul by doing that.
Oh. Foul there by number 3, Deanna Moore, not called. So the Cougars are doing a great job, kind of just wasting some time here. You know, they got a 14-point lead. JJ's just commanding this offense, doing a great job. Back over to Sydney Young. Young over to Amira Barnes. It's like Sydney was kind of had some arms hanging on her here. So does Jeremiah. Look at JJ to the bucket. She's just, man, she has just taken over this game offensively in this second half.
Yeah, they don't have an answer for her at this point.
22 Hardaway. You're kind of expecting Hardaway to pull the trigger here soon. I mean, she could shoot from right there. Oh, she thought about it, I think.
They're not even trying to go to the middle. Well, certainly they just did there.
Look at that, who comes up with the steal. She's driving to the bucket, stops for a little 10-footer, and it's good, boy. JJ with another bucket, and that's going to be her 13th point. She is the Cougars' leading scorer tonight.
Great jump shot.
She's been all over the court. I tell you, we're going to have a tough call here with a minute and a half left for this Claw Award. You got a few people who are really, really playing some excellent offense and defense and doing some good stuff. Number 3, Deanna Moore, drives to the bucket. She's kind of stalled out. Chase Hardaway has it. I guarantee she's going to shoot. Oh, she is fouled and not called. If I'm Vashon, I'm frustrated, but
no call.
And look at that, JJ.
Another great shot. Wow.
Yeah, she just cannot be stopped tonight. She's done it on both ends of the court. Number 3, Deanna Moore, goes up for that bucket, and she gets it as well. We're kind of looking through this Claw Award and trying to figure out who is going to earn this. You know, it's not unprecedented to have 2 of them either. You know, this is the last JV home game of the season. So we got another JV game here on Friday, or check that on Saturday over at Santa Fe. Now we're going to have the last JV game. Wes, who'd we decide? I think we're going to have a split here on this Cougar. Oh, as Sydney just off the mark on the 3 ball, but we're going to have a split Claw Award here once again.
Yeah.
Who are those people?
I think we're going to award the Claw Award to Kennedy Williams and Jariah Johnson.
Yeah, JJ and Kennedy Williams, both of them. I mean, Kennedy with a heck of a first half, and that second half with JJ.
Jiraiya just took over the game. She could not be stopped.
Folks, we appreciate you joining us. Be sure you log in to the new stream for the varsity game that'll tip off here in about 17 minutes. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.